Welcome in, Aggie fans. It is a new episode of Cruisin with Coach. We are presented by the El Paso Las Cruces Chevy dealers, and we're rolling today in a 2021 Chevy Tahoe from Bravo Chevrolet. Adam Young with head coach for Aggie Baseball, Mike Kirby. Coach, you ready to cruise?
Absolutely, man. You got your license on you?
I do.
Okay.
My insurance and my license, so we're good to go.
I feel in safe hands.
As we tape this, Coach, you just finished up opening weekend. You guys played extremely well. You were talking earlier about how you had such a good off-season. Did you feel like that was a culmination of all the hard work the guys put in during the off-season?
Yes, the guys have been grinding all off-season. They're really happy to play someone else at them, and I agree. I thought the boys played well. Opening night we were a little out of character, and that's how opening nights go. But overall, I was impressed with how those guys played and competed.
The off-season competition you had, both position player-wise and also amongst the pitching staff, was it at a different level this year, you felt like?
Yeah, I had a lot more guys mad at me over the weekend for not getting in the lineup, and they're really fabulous players. It was tough to get those guys in, and as a result, we had a coaches meeting last night, and I have some outfielders that are getting first baseman's gloves. Yeah. And I just purchased a left-handed catcher's glove in case I need that guy to catch in the bullpen on the road. I don't know.
And that's what you're trying to do, too. You're trying to get the best bats in the lineup and then figure it out defensively. Is that accurate?
Yeah, I mean, that's really the way that we had discussed it last night, getting an offensive lineup versus lefties and offensive lineup versus righties. You know, now with all the data that you can get, if I can see the lefties are hitting 168 left, I don't need to see that.
We saw a glimpse into what your weekend rotation can be during that first weekend against Illinois Chicago. Maltrud was good, Natera was marvelous, Mejia was outstanding in that finale on Sunday. Do you feel like your weekend rotation has the ability to be really, really steady all year for you?
Yeah, I do, only because I have other guys that could pitch on the weekend that one didn't even get in, and Cam Blazek's another one. Cam came in and did exactly what he was supposed to do, and he was a candidate for the Sunday spot as well. So I feel good about our depth all the way around, man.
How important is bullpen depth in college baseball, and also how hard is that to find in college baseball?
It's everything, Adam. Typically in a league like this, you'll have your starters, you'll have two guys out of the bullpen, and the end of game guy. And I feel this year we can go 12 deep and run some legitimate arms out there and guys that show you different looks and different mixes of pitches. So we're feeling good about it at the moment.
Off the field, the new hitting facility is out. The guys are able to work in that cage 24/7. It's a remarkable complex that you have now at Presley Askew Field. How has that helped so far in recruiting, and how can that help going forward in recruiting?
Yeah, we've been really blessed to have a facility like that. I was lucky enough to run into Mike and Judy Johnson, who are at Saturday's game, and just that donation and that facility has been life-changing just for the guys. I mean, my guys go in there at 11 o'clock on Friday night. My alarm goes off. I look at my phone, and lo and behold, I got Jimenez pull a freshman into the cage at 11:15 on Friday night. And I said, wow, that's awesome, man. He's showing that kid how to work, and it's Friday night. I mean, he could be doing something else.
You've seen a lot of complexes. Do you feel like mid-major wise especially, this has the chance to be a hidden gem with the addition of the hitting facility, the weather, the whole 9 yards?
Yeah, when I walked in the door here and got a look at Presley Askew, that's what I said. I said this could be the best mid-major. We have some stuff coming next year, our own weight room, a brand new nutrition station, and I mean, we're just adding on. And then obviously I have a bunch of cosmetic stuff I'd like to do around the field as well. But so it looks awesome right now. I think the best it's ever looked, and I just want to make this a great college experience for the boys.
Speaking of recruiting, when you're out there in the recruiting trail, what are some qualities you're looking for that the player has to have to play for you?
Yeah, like I get out there super early to the games. I want to see what type of teammate he is. I want to see what he looks like after he strikes out, or gets a bad call by the umpire. So I look at everything. It's easy to, I know how you react when you hit a home run. You're pumped up, but that's not life. It's not Disneyland every day.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to deal with some adversity and some failures. So along with obviously size and grades, I don't think we recruited one player that was below a 3.5 last year. I like smart kids. It shows me they can handle their work off the field, and we're just looking for good people, and I think we have a lot of that going. We have a lot of good stuff going on.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It seems like you have that right now. You have good people, good teammates. We just finished an interview with Sammy Natera and Ian Mejia, and we talked about that with the pitching staff. Those guys love each other. They pick each other up. You can see that. It's very evident with, Ian, who's a little bit older especially. You can tell that he's one of the leaders. That's always a luxury for a coach to have a group of teammates that really like each other.
Yeah, I agree. I really love this team. The culture here is phenomenal. And, everybody has everyone's back. Everyone pushes everybody. Nobody's about any job on the field. When they see the head skipper going to do something, they're
Right.
like, okay, well, I think I better go do that. Skip, I got it. And just, overall, these kids are just, I can't tell you how many. I just had another comment from someone saying, hey, I talked to this player. It's so awesome. He was so great. I was like, man, I couldn't be prouder of these guys.
2 more questions for you, Coach, before we drop you back off at the facility. The atmosphere opening weekend was really good. The ballpark was packed all 3 days. The weather was pretty good. How important was that for the players to see the support behind them in the crowd?
The energy that the people in Las Cruces brought out, it was awesome, Adam, man. I remember looking down at the Diamond Club. I was like, wow, look at that. And, just hearing the energy and, when Bevo hit that big home run on Sunday, here in the crowd, that was pretty awesome. And quick story behind that, I told you I have a bunch of guys mad at me because they weren't in the lineup. So before we stretched, I pointed him out and I said, this is how you handle not being in the lineup. I go, first guy off the bench to pump somebody up. Here at 7 a.m., getting his work in, couldn't be more proud to have the uniform on. And when I say, hey man, I can't wait to get you in there, his comment is, yes sir, I won't disappoint you, whenever that is. And guess when it was? When I pinch hit him and he hit a 3-run pump. I said, and I told the boys before that, I said, hey, I can't wait for you to get your opportunity because I'll bet you something cool will happen. And then that happened, so I can't wait to put it in the boys' face today.
That's awesome. That gives me the chills.
Me too.
First pitch he saw.
Yeah, and I'll tell the boys, I guess I've never seen any games. I don't know how it really works, man. So it's just cool to see good things happen to good people. And he has a long, awesome story from Puerto Rico.
Right.
And just a great individual.
Lastly, Coach, goals and expectations for the team this year?
Yeah, they're pretty high, Adam. We'd like to win the conference and win the conference tournament and get into a regional. And I think with the depth and the talent that we have, I think because we're going to go to a regional on the road and probably a top 8 national seed. And I want to see the boys toe it up on the road against those guys, and it's going to be really fun.
Awesome. Coach, thank you so much. Best of luck this season. We'll drop you back off at the SKU. This has been Cruisin' with Coach, presented by the El Paso Las Cruces Chevy dealers. Rolling today in a 2021 Chevy Tahoe from Bravo Chevrolet.